Well, walk into any kindergarten class and it won't take long to figure out which kids are the leaders, which ones are the followers. And the truth is, and history actually proves this, Mal, that anyone can be a leader. And
Any
the trick
one of us.
That's right. You can still do it. It's developing certain skills, but it has to be, I guess, early in life.
Early in life as kids, yes. So today, what parents can do to raise leaders. Jeff Wenzler is the founder and executive director of Pivotal Directions, a not-for-profit leadership organization and character development group that uses service as a vehicle to develop young servant leaders. So I think this is the question that a lot of parents have. We talk about natural-born leaders. So are kids either born leaders, or is it something that you can teach?
I think that it's both. I think that you can be born with a charismatic personality, outgoing, and that naturally inspires people just by your presence in a room, whether it's for negative reasons or for positive reasons. But I think most people have to develop as a leader. They have to grow into it by being surrounded by mentors and coaches and teachers.
What are some traits of a leader that you identify?
I think that self-awareness is probably the biggest thing. I truly believe that I would take a self-aware teenager, for example, way before I would take a straight A student.
Why do you say that? Because what does self-aware exactly mean? That they're aware of their positive attributes, negative, and then they can act accordingly? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I think that somebody who's had a lot of experience in life, that they've tried a lot of different things. I think we're falling into this. I think we're falling into a rut in a society where kids are keeping up with the Joneses, and they go to their violin practice and they play a lot of video games and listen to their music with their earbuds in. And I think that they play soccer and then they focus a lot on grades. And it's just it's very segmented into those things. Whereas there's a lot of street smarts, what I like to call grit, in which is a lifelong ability to be able to adjust and adapt.
Cope, sort of, right?
Exactly, to what life's going to throw you someday.
Yeah, I think as parents, you always want to teach good coping skills, but it's more difficult than you realize. You and I often joke the B students rule the world. Yeah. That's our excuse anyway.
Because it was us.
Right, exactly. But how important is intelligence, in your opinion, especially as it relates to young people and them developing leadership skills?
I think intelligence is the primary factor, that universities, some of the top universities that actually are producing some of the greatest leaders out there. Intelligence in terms of grades shows that you can juggle, you can manage, you can deal with the stress, but I still would take, I look at that emotional intelligence, the person who's caring for the needs of the people around them. That type of leadership is, I don't lead you for power, prestige, and things. I lead people around me so that they can rise up and become good leaders too.
A lot of people out there, especially parents, are thinking, yes, great, that all sounds great. What's something they can do to teach that grit, that leadership that they can do tomorrow, and then motivate the kids to actually follow through?
Sign them up for Pivotal Directions.
Okay.
We're going to go there.
What are they going to learn there?
So we focus on servant leadership, that there is a spectrum of leadership that is from one side of power, prestige, leading just for those reasons, and we have a lot of people in a culture that really pushes for people to rise up for those reasons. Then there is a more pure, sincere form of leadership that is a service of others and putting other people's needs first and just really caring about that. And the experiences that we do, our boot camps, our international ones, whose Molly's daughter has gone to a dump in Kingston, Jamaica, for a week, to be able to experience this gritty life, this resilient life that other people struggle with every day. That takes these kids from the complacent life of a teenager in the suburbs and says, wow, there's more out here.
And do you find that for kids, by helping other people and being a true servant, that they gain confidence from that, and then that also helps make them better leaders?
Well, they learn, absolutely. They learn what their skills are. I think young people are waiting for them to get to a certain point in life where they can lead. I think that young people can lead now because they get an out-of-jail-free card. right? In a sense.
Because they can make mistakes.
They can make mistakes. They should fail under the watchful eye of a parent, a coach, a mentor, a teacher. And, you know, some mistakes are lifelong, of course. However, it's fantastic that they can practice and try these things out, and they realize, wow, I actually do have something to offer. I'm going to do that now in my life. I'm not going to wait until I'm in college or beyond. I can do that today, and I see it all the time with our students.
I think it's an incredible experience for kids, and you have local experiences too for younger kids, and you start leaders out younger. A lot of people have to wait until high school or college or post-college for these types of trips and opportunities. But if you check out pivotaldirections.org, the website, you can find out more about leadership and service and find out why the ways, I guess, in which you can help your children become leaders today and not wait. It's great to talk to you.
Great to talk to you, but I want a half shot. For the next time I come on, I want to be able to do the stubble. And then a split screen with this. So I want to know, and then people have to email in because I wanted to come on with stubble, and I was like, I have to shave because I'm going on to the
Most women find stubble attractive.
There you go. All right, so next time you're here, we'll do it before and we'll do it after, and then we'll let people vote. I like it. Thanks, Jeff. Good to talk to you. Bye.